All right, about 30% of children in Houston, we know, are living in poverty. So when families are having a really hard time with food and shelter this time of year, back to school time can be really tough. But the Y is stepping up and helping out with Operation Backpack. Joining me now is Marie Arcos, Chief Government Relations Officer for the YMCA of Greater Houston, to talk about Operation Backpack for us this morning. First of all, Marie, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so tell us about Operation Backpack. What exactly is it? How does it work?
Okay, so YMCA Operation Backpack is in its 19th year serving kids and families across the greater Houston area. And this year our goal is to provide 30,000 supply kits filled with the tools that kids will need to have a successful academic year. And we're getting that out right now, the weekend, last weekend, distribution sites were going on and getting these supply kits out to our kids.
Tell us about the importance of Operation Backpack for folks in the Houston area.
Yeah, so we know that parents have so much to worry about as kids are getting back to school in that transition time from summer. We want to make sure that the financial burden for purchasing supplies is not one that they're having to deal with. And so we want to make sure that the basic needs can fill their backpacks that they have with not only the supplies that they need to get started, but also in building their confidence, letting them know that people care about them, and that we really want to fill their backpacks not only with the supplies, but also with hope for a great year.
It's such a big difference. You see just a little bit of that pep in their step when you have a new backpack and the supplies. Tell us about the specific items that are in the packet this year.
Yeah, and this is really designed for our elementary age students. So we've worked with HEB to make sure we can put the right types of things. So scissors and pencils and matte pencils, composition notebooks, and all of the things, a sharpener, a little pencil bag, note cards. So the traditional items that kids need in order to get started with school. Again, relieving the burden from the parents, focusing on that, where they can take care of uniform, shoes, and maybe some of the digital devices that the kids need.
Which are also very expensive as well. A specific item that you've seen more and more kids are needing this year?
I think what they like most, are the crayons, in the time right now where they're going to be studying, but also this is an outlet for them to use for creativity and for maybe drawing or, I always like them to draw, like, show me your first day of school, and that sort of thing. But this weekend I was in Aldine, and some of the kids opened their package right then and there, and their parents were like, no, but they were super excited to see what was in the box. And so anyway, they had to put it back in their backpacks. But big smiles when they opened it up and saw what was in there for them.
There's nothing like a brand new box of crayons to get you going for the school year. Marie, how can folks at home who are watching get involved? How can they help if they're interested?
There are a couple of ways. So HEB is our partner of choice, and they are making sure that we have the 30,000 supply kits. So if you're shopping at HEB, when you check out, you can make a contribution there or online. You can also go to our website and you can make a monetary contribution, which also helps us to buy backpacks if needed. And then, like you said, some of the other additional needs that maybe the middle school or high school students might need, we're helping to use those funds to make sure that families that come in and ask for specific things, that we can also make sure that in addition to the 30,000 supply kits, we're also meeting some of their other requests.
Marie, thank you so much for sharing this awesome initiative for us. Marie Arcos from the YMCA of Greater Houston, thank you. And definitely check out that information if you are interested in helping out at clicktohouston.com/scene@7 for more. Andy?
All right, Sophia, thank you. Happening today, the University of Houston's downtown campus will be hosting its Summer Bridge program for high schoolers. Starting this morning at 10:45, UHD professionals will help students with college readiness through tutoring and mentorship. The program will also provide students with training in core subjects like English and math, leadership courses, and academic support. After the students complete the program this week, they'll be enrolled and able to start classes on Monday, August 21st.